Hi, my name is Miss Boylan and I'll be your teacher this semester. I want to take a moment to highlight some features of the online classroom in an effort to get you started on the right foot. This video is going to explore the class landing page, this page right here that you came into. We're going to review some course navigation information, and then I'm going to direct you to the tasks to be completed in Module 1 or completed in the first week. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the course landing page, the page that you clicked on your dashboard to get to this course, and then you came here. Okay, so important thing to notice is the announcement at the top of the page. I'm going to post 2 to 3 announcements each week. Every time you come into the class, you're going to want to review the announcements and make sure that you're up to date with any kind of going-ons in the course. An important thing to note, there can only be one announcement at the top of this page at a time. So if I post a new announcement, this old one gets pushed aside. So where do you go to see those? You're going to come here to the left navigation bar to Updates, click Updates. That new announcement is at the top of the Materials page and the Updates page. But on the Updates page, you'll find any previous announcement that I posted. So come in, read the announcement at the top of the page, then jump to the Updates page to be like, okay, did I miss something? Let's say I'm on a block schedule. Did she post something yesterday while I didn't have this class? And just make sure that you review that stuff. It shouldn't take, but a couple of minutes at the beginning of your day. But I would like you to do it every day, okay? So I'm going to come back here to the landing page, and we're going to just scroll down the page a little and go through these things. So the classroom, it's going to have all of your course instructional material, your texts that you need to read, videos to need to watch, assignments, assessments that you need to complete, discussions you need to complete, projects. All of it is going to be there. Additionally, you're going to have your course resources, so like your syllabus, and also in course resources, you might find stuff for like installing the software that is required for our course, which is called BlueJ. Okay, all of that is in the classroom folder. Currently, you'll notice that there's only the course resources folder and the module 0 folder available to you. I'm going to open the module 1 folder here in the next couple of days, but basically I just open them as we're coming time to start working on them. Okay, I don't keep all of the modules open. I just meter them out. Okay, moving on to the next folder, we have the assignment schedule. Okay, so the assignment schedule is very important, and I need you to download it, because essentially the assignment schedule is going to tell you what you need to do each week, the tasks that need to be completed each week, Monday through Friday. It's important to note that right now there's only the Q1 assignment schedule for the first 3 weeks. I should post a new assignment schedule for the entire quarter probably next week. Okay. And when I do post that, I'll post an announcement and send an email to make sure that you know to be using the correct version of the assignment schedule. As the end of the quarter comes and we start to move into, we're getting ready to move into Q2, I'll post the Q2 assignment schedule there as well, and I'll post an announcement. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the assignment schedule. On the assignment schedule, like I said, it's listed in weeks. It's, essentially it says in this week you need to complete these tasks. I don't say that on Monday you need to complete this task, on Tuesday you need to complete this task, on Wednesday you need to complete this task. I just say these are the tasks that need to be completed in the week. I'm going to assume you have time management. I'm going to let you kind of run the time management thing on your own, just so long as you're completing those tasks and assignments within the week, okay, Monday through Friday. So the way that I do it is I assign these things Monday through Friday, and then come the following Tuesday, I'm grading all week long, Monday through Friday. But then the following Tuesday, what I do is I go in and I check one last time to see what's been done from the previous week, as well as any other weeks. Let's say you submitted something late, or you were sick and you submitted something. I'm going to go back and I'm going to review all that stuff. And I'm going to grade any leftover things. I'm going to grade everything up through that Friday, this past Friday, right? So If you've turned everything in, awesome score. You're going to get those, those grades are going to be posted to GradeSpeed and it's going to be reflected in your progress report. If you don't turn something in, I'm going to mark it as missing in Schoology, and I'm also going to mark it missing in GradeSpeed. So a missing is equated as a 0 and it's going to negatively affect your grade. So you're going to want to make sure you stay on track with that assignment schedule and make sure you're doing the assignments that are required each week. Okay. If you have any absences or whatever that affect your ability to turn things in, please communicate that to me, because I don't know. I don't see you every day. So the only way I know that you're out is if you message me. Okay. So one thing you might be thinking, okay, she gives me assignment schedule that goes Monday through Wednesday, but then she updates my grades, lists anything marked, she marks anything as missing on Tuesday. So what does that mean? Basically, you can kind of look at Saturday through Monday as a grace period. So if you had a really, really busy week, Monday through Friday, you were out sick or something happened, right? You can have that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, that little grace period to make up any assignment, assessment that you need to make up. Remember, the course is online. So long as you have access to a computer and the internet, you can complete all of your tasks and assignments and assessments and everything from anywhere. It does not have to be inside the school classroom. Okay? Okay. So lastly, I reserve the right to make changes to the assignment schedule. So let's say something comes up and it affects our ability to work through a week's worth of tasks. I have, it's within my right to make changes to it as we need to be successful in this course. If I make any changes to it, I'm going to definitely let you know. I'm going to post an announcement. I'm going to send an email, but you'll be aware of it and you'll be, pointed to the correct version of the assignment schedule to use. The DVHS Student Resources folder, it has a page in it with just some important resources for DVHS students in general. It's not course specific. It's not Java 1 specific. It's going to be things like links to the DVHS Online Learning Guide, links to GradeSpeed, links to the virtual school library, those kind of things. Okay, so as you have time, peruse that folder. The next two things are really important. They're about me, so they're very important. No, just joking, but they are important, okay? So first one is a page that includes my teacher introduction, just a little bit about me, and includes my contact information. It's going to tell you how you can get in contact with me. My email, my student email, and my Google Hangouts. It's also going to list my office hours. So basically the first 2 weeks are just going to be really generic hours of like 8 to 4. But then after the first 2 weeks, I'm going to start adjusting my schedule to better be online when you're online. Okay. Granted, I may not be online exactly when you're in class because I may be sleeping, but at any rate, I'm going to do my best to try to have time during some days where you're actually in school. Okay. Important thing to note about my office hours, though, is that just because the office hours are listed doesn't mean you can't contact me any other time. I have my Google Hangouts on my phone, I have my student email on my phone, and I have Schoology on my phone. So if you have a question, message me. Get in contact with me. I'll do my best to respond to you just as soon as I can, unless I'm sleeping. Okay? So don't let those office hours, make you feel like you can only contact me during those times. Those times are just times that you're definitely going to find me online. Okay? The next thing is this grading policies and teachers' expectations. It's really important, and I need you to check that one out, okay? It's going to talk about my grading policy, my late work policy, our school's attendance policy, our academic policy. It's really going to talk about the things that guide the grade that you get in the course. You need to be fully aware of that information so that you can make the best decisions about how you work through my course. Right? You know my expectations, and then you know what I'm expecting. And you can, which I assume you're all going to do because you're great students, you're going to meet those expectations and you're going to be successful in the course. Okay? But the only way you can know what my expectations are is to go in there and check them out. Okay? So now that we've got this stuff done, let's talk just a little bit about navigation. We've got this navigation bar over here on the left. Okay, the materials page, this materials link, it's just the same thing as landing page. If you click down here, you'll notice it's all the folders that are on the landing page. Okay, but if you need to get back to the landing page at any time, let's say you're on the updates page, we talked about that page, that it's all those older announcements. If at any time you need to get back to the landing page, you just click materials. Grades is an important page, of course, because it's going to list all the grades that you've gotten thus far for assignments or assessments that you've submitted. It's also really important because it's going to give you feedback. Okay, I'm going to send something out in about a week or so, within the week, that talks about how to review your feedback. It's important that you go in and you review that feedback, because I'm going to try to guide you. I'm going to, let's say you didn't maximize your point. Let's say there was some kind of problem in your program. Those problems, if we don't address them right away, if we don't understand the root of why things aren't working, they can continue to haunt us in our next programs. So we don't want that. So I'm going to give you as meaningful and as guiding feedback as possible. So I need you to go in there and read the feedback so that you can be like, I see, and you can make adjustments to that assignment or as well as future assignments. Okay, if at any time you have questions about the feedback, just holler at me. Okay, so then what to do this upcoming week? Okay, so what I need you to do, and what's listed on your assignment schedule, is to complete all of the tasks in Module 0. Okay, I know it looks like a lot, but don't freak out. It's really not that many, or it is a lot, but they're not very time consuming. Okay, the first 6 are really just administrative tasks that I need you to complete, so that we know a little bit more about each other. Okay, I will tell you this pre-assessment here. Don't freak out. It's going to ask you a lot of stuff about Java you may not know. It's not a big deal. It's just meant to give me a baseline of what you know, right? So it'll give me this baseline, kind of a benchmark, and then at the end of the year, we'll do it again, and it'll be amazing. You'll be able to see your progress from what you didn't know at the beginning to what you actually learned. So we use it as that kind of tool. So don't get in there and feel like, oh my gosh, why am I being tested on stuff I don't even know? That's why. We're just using it as your starting point. Okay, and then the last one here, this install BlueJ. I'm putting it in here because I think it's better for you to make sure you have BlueJ installed on your computer early instead of like having you do it right before your first programming assignment. Because then if you don't have it on your computer and you have to talk to your facilitator or your ET to get it installed, that's just stress, right? You don't need that stress right when you need to be completing your first programming assignment. So instead I put it here. You can start finding out, is it installed, and you can start taking a look at that software early. Okay, so those are the things that need to be completed in the first week. Within the next couple of days, like I said, I'll have Module 1 available for you, and then you can start moving into the Module 1 tasks. Besides that, that's all I have for this video. Like I said, please, please, please contact me. Anytime you have any questions, any concerns, please message me. Okay? With that, I bid you adieu. We start the semester, and best of luck to you all. And I'm really, really excited to work with each of you. Okay? Talk to you soon.